Hello everybody, and welcome back to Attack of the B Team. I am here with my wonderful new dragon, and you might have noticed in the last episode that he took some damage. He's okay now, I healed him up, but he took some damage. And the only way to heal him up that I know of is to feed him, raw fish. So, getting fish is not the easiest thing in the world. You have to use a fishing rod. And then you have to stand around at a pool of water. I've been using this one over here. Oh, and that that's a cloud. When I was making that up there, I must have missed once and it landed here. So I'll clean that up later. But yes, getting fish takes a lot of time. So what we want to do here is build ourselves a little system so we have more fish than we know what to do with, and our wonderful dragons will never get hurt, or if they do get hurt, we can always make them feel better. So I've set up a little station over here for our new project. I have a routed request pipe sitting here ready for us to use. It just goes down underneath and hooks up to our item system. Just ran it under the ground. You'll notice that this hollow marble cover, it doesn't look like this. I really tried, but for whatever reason, the chiseled marble will not, it won't cut down in with the saw for the micro block. So I just threw in a normal artifice cover. From our marble cover from Artifice. That one worked. It looks sort of the same, but not really. You can really notice it. Hopefully there's a way to fix that, but I don't know how to do it just yet. So let's grab some stuff here. Let's see, what do we have for planks? Nothing. So let's get some wood. Oak wood, sure. Let's grab all of that for now. So what we need to do is build ourselves a nice little automated system to get fish. Look at all that wood. Okay, so first and foremost, I think what I want to do is if I make up another crafting table and make it the half-sized one, and then let's make a chest. There we go. Let's make a chest. We don't need these things right now. So let's take the crafting table, let's put it right on top of that. And then let's take the chest. No. Let's do it the other way around. Let's put the chest right there. That way all the stuff will go right into the chest, and then we'll put the crafting table on top. I think that might just make it easier to work over here. And I'm going to take this one as our secondary guy. I'm just going to put him over here just in case we need him. Alright, so we need a few things to get started here. So we're going to get into some machines, and the machines need power. And the most basic type of power that we're going to get into today is let me get out of this guy. Let's go steam. We need to make this steam dynamo. And we're going to need a whole bunch of resources to do this. But look, so we need lots of copper, we need silver, we need redstone, lots and lots of silver, iron, lots of things, right? But before we can, this is the first thing we need. So let's get copper, silver, redstone, copper. That should be everything we need. So let's grab some copper. There's lots of, you see here that they all look like they're stored separately, and I'm just going to grab them all for now, because you'll notice when they come up here, so what else do we need? We needed copper, we needed iron. Let's just grab a stack of that. We needed redstone. Let's grab all of that. But you see here that it's all separately because there's different mods, right? So we got thermal expansion, copper, we've got Tinker's Construct copper, we got Galacticraft copper, some more thermal. So I'm just gonna try and use up the ones I have the least of first, and then they just don't take up as much room because they can't be stored together in our item system. So we got some redstone, we got some iron. What else did we need? So first thing that we need to make is this redstone transmission coil. Oh, we didn't get silver. Darn it. Silver. Let's grab all of that. I don't know how much of this stuff we're going to ultimately need because we have several machines to make. You're going to see this. All we want to do is make ourselves a fisher. Actually, why don't I show you that before we get into all of so fisher. We want to make this machine here, a Mine Factory Reloaded Fisher. And what it does is it automatically fishes for you. And if you put a chest beside it, it'll just fish away, throw the fish in there, and you have an unlimited supply of fish. But to make this guy, we need a bunch of stuff, right? Normal iron, we need these machine frames, which are made up of steel and stuff that we don't have right now, but we can also use iron. So glass, iron, gold. Those aren't too nasty to make. These guys here is just gold and redstone. Those aren't too hard to make, but what is difficult is plastic. Plastic comes from raw plastic, which comes from rubber bars, which you smelt up to make that plastic. And then you need this ball of glue, which comes from wood that you have to saw in a sawmill, right? And down the rabbit hill we go, or rabbit hill, down the rabbit hole we go. All right. So, and of course, all of that needs power. So let's start with power. So let's make ourselves our steam dynamo. So we need one of these guys. So let's grab him and him. Boom. Okay, we got one of those guys. We need 2 of these copper ingots, which is copper. We need 2 of them. So let's go like this. There we go. We got 2 of those guys with iron in the middle. Yep. There we go. 2 of those guys. Now we need some more copper. And okay, I think we have everything we need to make this guy now. We need our gears. We need our redstone transmission coil. And more copper. These sure take a lot of copper. There we go. We have a steam dynamo. Look at this guy. Looks kind of cool. But the steam dynamo needs some things for it to function. One, it needs water. So instead of just dumping water into it with a bucket, I don't want to do that. So we are going to make an aqueous accumulator. And this needs a bunch of other things. So we need another one of these machine frames, right? So let's make one of them really quick. Oh, am I out of gold? Did I not grab gold? Gold. Grab that. Can't remember if we need anything else right now. All right, so we got gold. Maybe we didn't grab gold before. Maybe I'm just... No, we didn't. This didn't need a machine frame. We're going to need a few of these machine frames. But let's start with one for now. So let's make this guy. Oh, we need glass. Let's grab... it will use this clear glass, so let's grab all of that. And that was what we make in the... And then let's also grab a stack of normal glass. The clear glass just comes from the Tinker's Construct smeltery, right? So we have our glass. It went around like that. Machine frame. Glass, we need some gold, and I think that was iron. Yeah, so now we have a machine frame. Our machine frame, and we need this pneumatic servo, right? Which is just glass, iron, really simple. Glass, iron, and some more redstone. There we go. We got pneumatic servo. These things we're going to be using a lot in the future as well, but we're not going to get into that today. This is just part of this machine. And then the last thing we need to do now that we've got this is these take tin. Let's grab some tin. Not tin. Tin. Looks like we have a couple different kinds of tin. Let's grab some of that, and then well, 7 of those as well, just in case we need some more. Alrighty. Let's just try and stay a little bit organized, maybe. What we got here? Tin. All right, so... Okay, we need our tin. We need the servo. We need the machine frame. We need some glass. And we need a bucket. And this is exactly why I always keep a second one of these guys handy, because I do this all the time. There we go. Bucket. Aqueous accumulator, steam dynamo. So that's two major pieces of our little puzzle for power. The last thing that we're gonna need is, actually there's two things that we need. One, we need this crescent hammer. Crescent hammer. Oh, I didn't even look at what that was. So we have tin and iron. So tin in the middle and some iron like that. Now you'll see what this guy is for in a minute. Basically it just allows us to pop, like if you place any of these machines down and in any of the conduit that we have to place in between, which we're going to make right now. We need a lead stone. We need to make some lead stone energy conduit. So actually, if I just show you right here, conduit, you'll see that there's lead stone. It transfers 80 redstone flux per ticks, I think that stands for. So it transfers 80. The hardened transfer 400, and the redstone energy conduits transfer 10,000. Now obviously we want the better ones ultimately. For now, all we're going to do is make these leadstone ones because we have everything, like we can actually make one of these right now. So we need lead, redstone, and glass. Do I have, I don't think I grabbed any lead yet, so let's put the redstone in there, the glass in here, and then we need lead. Let's grab all of you, and might as well grab all of you. All right, so we need when those show up. Where are you? Boom, boom. All right, so we got some lead, and this makes 6. So let's make, I think we're gonna need a bit of this. So let's make up, a bunch of these. We need some lead. There we go, we got 4 of those, and there we go. We got 24 leadstone energy. All right, so now we think we have the basics here to get some power. Now we want to go outside, right where that zombie is. So I'm gonna go make it daytime, and I'll be right back. Let's get our sword ready, because I think there's still some guys out here. Yep, I see you. Toast. All right, so we're gonna use this as our little power source for now. So we need an aqueous. Oh no. Whew, he was in the water. No damage. Whew. Okay, that was close. So we need this guy. Why don't we put him right there? That looks good. Sure, why not? So now look at him. He's filling up with water, right? So we put him in. You don't have to put him in a puddle or a lake like this. All you need is an infinite water source underneath it, and he fills up with water. There's on all of these machines, there is this redstone control. I'm going to disable it for now. Basically what you can do is if you put it on high, it needs a redstone signal for it to be activated. Low means that it needs no redstone signal for it to be activated, like the opposite, right? So if a redstone is turned off, it'll be on. If a redstone is turned on for high, it'll be turned on. When a redstone signal is active on high, the machine will run. When attached to a redstone source and it's on low, the redstone source needs to be off for the machine to be on, so the opposite. Or you can just say ignored, and then it doesn't need any redstone to do anything. And the last thing is all of these machines from thermal expansion have all of this wonderful configuration. So basically all the sides, you'll see all the sides of this guy, right, have these color-coded inputs and output type thing, right? So I'm just going to just turn them all off for the moment, right, so that nothing is going anywhere, right? We want the one on the top to be on, actually. So I think so if this is the front, this should be the top. Yeah, there we go. So we want that one to be activated, but nothing else. Now the reason we want that one to be activated is so that when we put our steam dynamo on top, oops, shift click, you'll see it is now getting water. If that part wasn't active, it would not be shooting water up into it, and boom, he's got water, right? Now we need to make ourselves a way to get this power inside. Obviously, it still needs coal. We'll go get that as well. Can I get in? Woof, made it. All right, let's go over here and grab some coal. And let's grab a stack of the blocks. So the blocks, I believe, are, if you can use normal just coal like this, like you would in a normal furnace, but the blocks, I believe, actually make it a bit more efficient. Uses the coal, lasts longer. So we'll need that when we go back outside. And we also need to decide where we're going to put this. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to take all of this out. And this is where we're going to put all our machines. We're going to line all the machines up along here, but we need the power to come through somewhere, right? So if I take... Whoops, I'm not actually trying to get all of that to go away, but whatever, we can fill it back in a minute. Let's take this guy out. Like that. Let's change into bat form so that we're smaller and we can fit through these tiny little holes. And I think I need to go down one more level, and then, oh look, we got some. Okay, now let's get some dirt ready because we might have a water problem. Yep. Let's go one back maybe. Right there. Nope. Maybe we should do this from outside. Let's go back outside and let's go take a look. What do we got here? So we want the power to come right through here. All right. So let's put a piece of dirt there. And then let's dig this guy out. There we go. So he can come in right through there, which means we don't need this. And we don't need, I think, one here. There we go. So now what we have to do is connect it up. So we need to take our leadstone energy. Oops, I need to shift click on that. And this isn't going to be the prettiest thing in the world right now, but let's just run it. I can fix all this up later, make it look beautiful. But for now, let's just run this all the way down. Like that. And over here. Oh, and I just blocked myself in. Oh, and there goes the glowstone. Ah, I'll have to fix that. My pick is too efficient. Alright, so we want this to come right up. One more, and then I'm going to run these along like this. Like that. And let's take our... Now I'm going to cover all of this up, ultimately, with the micro blocks and everything, right? So let's just put that there. So this will all be nicely covered up. You won't see any of this when I'm done. But this allows us to get power into the house. Alrighty. So now what we need to do is actually get the power going. Oh, I missed it. Ah! The second door. Alright, let's get back out here. Alright, so we have a power station coming into the house. This guy is not doing anything yet. As soon as I add our coal to this, he starts making steam, starts using water. When he runs out of water, he's grabbing from here. You'll see this keeps reloading. And now we've got power coming through. And we go back inside. And let's be me again so that everything isn't so short. All right, so we've got power. Now, this is just going to keep running, right? And it's not very effective. Even if we have machines on here, they'll take some power, but we'll be losing a lot of that power, right? So what we want to do is make ourselves a battery, basically. We need to store the power. So to store the power, we need to make ourselves a energy, one of these bad boys. So an energy cell. Now there's a leadstone one, a hardened one, and a redstone one, just like there were with the pipes. The easiest one to make for now is this leadstone one, right? But as well, we have the same limitations here. So these ones will store less power in them. So the leadstone, right? It stores 400, and it only allows you to send and receive at 80. The hardened one allows you to send and receive at 400, so you can push more power through quicker, and it also allows you to store a lot more, right? So 2000K, and then the last one, the redstone one, lets you store 10 million, right? And it sends and receives way faster again, right? 2000 RF per tick. We also have a resonant energy cell, which is the biggest one, right? So it does 50 million redstone flux and 10,000 send and receive, right? We'll be getting into those as we need to, but for now, one of these guys will do us just fine. But of course, this guy takes some things we don't have. So we need copper, we have copper. We need to make one of these leadstone energy cells, right? That takes lead, we got glass, we got redstone, all good. Then we also need one of these redstone conductance coil. It needs redstone and electrum. Well, how do you make electrum? So you can smelt it up, you can throw it in a redstone furnace, but you need this electrum blend. Well, what is that? It's pulverized silver and pulverized gold. Well, how do you make pulverized stuff? Well, you take the ores and you put them in a pulverizer and you get those. Now also, one of the benefits of a pulverizer, so just like the smeltery, it will break down the ore and give you 2 to 1, right? So you're not losing anything by not using the smeltery, you still get your 2 to 1. Also, if you pulverize the ore, there's a chance in some of these recipes where you will get something else, right? So here for pulverizing ardite, it gives you ardite dust, and there's a 10% chance of pulverized gold, right? So in this case, I don't think for gold, there's no byproduct for gold. You can also do the same thing with ingots, right? So in this case, there isn't anything, I don't think, for silver or for gold, right? So lead, if you pulverize lead, there's a chance you can get silver. If you pulverize silver, there's also a chance you can get lead, so they go back and forth. And then an ingot, obviously. So we need to obviously get ourselves a pulverizer, right? So the first thing we need to make is a pulverizer. So how do we make a pulverizer? Oh, yeah, pulverizer. We need one of these guys. So we need some flint, some copper, a piston, gold, redstone, right? All standard order, and another one of these machine frames. We can do this. This is straightforward. So we need what don't we have? We don't have any flint on us right now. We have no pistons, but I think we have everything else. So let's grab some flint. Right. Let's just grab, I think we're only gonna need 2 of these, so let's just grab them. And then we also needed, oh man, I already forgot. A piston, right? So we've got wood. Oh my goodness, how do you make a piston? It has been a while since I have made a standard fare piston. Cobblestone, redstone, iron, and planks. Cobble. Let's just grab some of this. Alright, I think we've got wood in here though, right? Yeah, we got some wood. So we need to make some planks up. They go along the top. We need to make put those guys there. Piece of redstone and was it iron? Yeah, there we go. Piston time. So we got ourselves a piston, and we are making the pulverizer. All right, so, oh, we need to make another machine frame. So that would be the iron around the outside, and some gold in the middle, and glass. Machine frame. All right, pulverizer. And so now we need this guy. So that's just gold and redstone. Gold and redstone. Yay! All right, and now I believe we can actually make ourselves our pulverizer. Put that there, take our flint, and that was copper, because copper is used in a lot of these machines. There we go, now we got a, oh, I'm just throwing it on the ground. We got a pulverizer. Let's put the pulverizer right there. Now, so you can see it hooks up when I put it down. We turn it on, it's getting power, right? So power is coming directly from that guy over there. Alright, so now we can actually pulverize things. Now these machines, again, they have the same configuration, so we want to make this thing redstone control deactivated, just like we normally do, right? The energy is being stored in it. And for now, I'm going to turn all these off. So like you can see, basically what these work is I put something in here. It pulverizes it, and it puts the primary here, and it puts the secondary here. Now, the color configurations is inputs and outputs again, right? So here's the front. We got left, right, top, bottom, back, right? You probably can't see that actually. So if I go, so this guy here is changing. This one on the top is the top. This one on the bottom is the bottom, right, obviously left, and this is the back right here. Now, as I flip through these, you'll see that the colors are changing. So if I want to be able to get input from the right-hand side, I would turn this one to blue, and then this turns to blue. If I want to then, once this is done, shoot them out, say the top, right? I would turn, say, red to the top, but disactivate all this stuff. So now you'll see, it'll shoot the stuff that gets placed here out the red port, which is on the top. And then I can also do something like, you know, off the other side here, I can make it yellow, right? And shoot them out this side, right? So that's kind of how this works. If I want, let's say, everything that comes out of the pulverizer in either this red slot or this yellow slot, if I change them, it's like say both to orange, right? Now they're gonna both, anything that comes out into here will go out to the same slot. I don't know if I can, red, red. So this would be like both the top and the left would take stuff from here. If I want both sides, I use this orange, right? And then they both, everything in these two slots now go out, well here, out the left, right? So now I can make everything go out the left. So that's just configuration. I'm gonna turn it all off right now. We're gonna do this when we get into some more automation. For now, I just want it to stay in the machine, so I turn them all off. All right, we got a pulverizer, it's got power. Now, what did we need to pulverize to make our, so we needed electrum, was it? Was it electrum blend? Needed silver and gold. I think that's what we needed, right? Silver and gold. What were we making? We were making a lead stone energy conduit. We needed electrum. Yes, an electrum takes pulverized silver and pulverized gold. So what do we have in here for silver ore? So this take up, let's say, I don't know, let's just grab 16 of these. And do I have any gold? I don't have any gold ore, but I do have some just gold ingots. So we have 16 of these and 16 of these, let's say. Let's keep it even. Now I can take our ores, throw it into here, and it's gonna break it down and smash it all up over here. Right, so there we go, we got pulverized silver. And I don't think there was any, I don't think the silver gave us an offshoot of anything. So yeah, so this will get pulverized up. And once this is all done, we will do the gold. I'll do the gold. So that finished up. And it did give us 1 lead for that for those 16, and we got 32 of those guys. So now we throw the gold in, and we let it do the same thing. Now in this one, because we're using ingots, right, it's just going to give us a 1-to-1 because we've already got supposedly our 2-to-1 some other way, or not, but it's just 1-to-1. It also, there's no chance of any output for this, right? So we just let this kind of go through, and here we've got 16 pulverized gold and 32 pulverized silver. So to make, was it just a 1-to-1 here? Electrum blend. So boom, we got 32 of that. Let's just put that aside here. So we got 32 electrum blend. Now we need to see if we can make this guy, right? So the redstone conduit. So we got gold and redstone. Gold and redstone. And then we need so this was a redstone block, some lead. Do we have all of that? I think we do. Lead. I'm gonna have to break some of this up. And we need some of the glass and a redstone block. So let's go over here. We need one of those guys, and let's just break these guys up. There we go. And these go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There, so we got the energy cell frame. And last but certainly not least, we now can make, oh, what was that? Copper ingot. Copper ingot. Redstone. Redstone reception coil. Copper. What? What am I doing wrong? Leadstone energy frame. Leadstone energy cell frame. What's going on here? Copper, redstone, that took the Oh, did I make the wrong? I used gold. Okay, we'll need one of these in the future anyway. I didn't actually use the, where is our electrum blend? Electrum blend. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, we need another machine. So the pulverizer gave us this electrum blend, but we have to now smelt this up and make the next guy here. So to do that, we need, and I was getting ahead of myself. We need some, what do we need here? We need a redstone furnace. Redstone furnace. So this is basically a lot of what we've just been doing. So I need the machine frame, I need some bricks, which I've smelted up before, and then one of these coils, which we already just made. So let me make this up and I'll be right back. We've got a redstone furnace, right? So I had some bricks that I'd smelted up from some clay in a normal furnace, and then just crafted them by 4 to make ourselves some bricks. And the rest of this jazz, we got ourselves a redstone furnace. Let's put that down beside. So again, this guy hooks up. It's getting power. Let's just, once again, turn all of this stuff off because I don't want things going in and out automatically at the moment. And we've got a redstone furnace. Now we can take our electrum blend, throw it in here, and it'll make our ingots, right? I think we only need one of these for right now, so we can just let that keep going. Now, energy. Now we should be able to make this guy. This coil needs the electrum. 1, 2, and 1. And there we go. We got the right one this time. And so now, let's take this guy, put it in here, this guy here. Over on the 2 or 3. And amazing how it works when you use the right recipe. There we go. Is it daytime? It's daytime. Now let's just go quickly show you. We're running pretty long on this episode, so let's put this guy in, show you how it works, and we'll have to finish our Fisher in the next episode. So all I'm going to do is, this is where this guy comes in handy. I shift and I right click and I get him back. And then I'm going to take this energy cell and I'm going to put it right there. So now what this is going to do is it's got a similar idea, right? So this shows you the input and output. You could change these if you don't want it to be, you know, full up, but we want it to be full up. Input and outputs. This also we want to be disabled for redstone control, and the configuration. Now this is a little bit tricky. I have to try and make sure they get this right. So we got blue, and we've got this. This is, I think, the input color. So right now we've got blue over here. So let's change that to blue so that, so we got power coming in. Power comes in on blue. It's filling up. But these guys over here won't be getting any power right now. So if I just, boom, knock out these windows for the moment. Let's pick that stuff up though. So you see this guy is, oh, they're already full up in power though. I don't think that they will be getting power unless we change, so where? So if you turn them to black, right, it's disconnected, nothing works, right? So if I go down here for the moment, we want to just see that this hooks up, right? So if I change this one, it hooks him up there. Is he getting power? No. So we want him to be blue. Now he's getting power. So input, like from power source into this, is blue, and then below, yep, see now he is orange and he is now shooting power out. So blue is power in, the orange is power out, and we're saying that I don't want power to come out from anywhere else at the moment. And let's just put these guys back down like that. So there we go. So now we've got a basic power system, right? So this guy here just keeps it going. He's going to burn through all of this coal eventually. But if he does, there'll be a backup battery storage here, right? Because all of the power, when this guy stops running, the power that he is outputting will just stop, and anything that has got stored in here will just slowly go away, right? So it'll just be gone and wasted. So this though gives us a backup. So this will get filled up with power. And so these machines will still run based on that backup power there through these here. And they also have backup storage in here too, right? So this guy carries 48, this guy carries 24, right? And so they'll keep working, right? But every once in a while we'll have to come out the window if I can actually get through. Ooh, what is going on? Weird. Through the window and put more coal in here when this guy runs out of power, right? There is ways that we can fix that too, but for now, this will have to suffice for a basic power system. So in this episode, we've created power, we've got a backup battery, and we've got a pulverizer and a redstone furnace that allows us to make electrum, so we can now smelt stuff up, and we don't need to use normal furnaces anymore. And we have a pulverizer that can break stuff down, so we probably won't be using our smeltery much for doing the basics, unless we want it oh, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. If we're making more tools and stuff, obviously we want it to be smelted, but this not only gives us the 2-to-1 and smelts things up, but there's also chances that we can get more things, right? Some side products. So we might want to use that more often. So in the next episode, we will continue on our quest to make a fisher, and we can have lots of fish for all of our dragons. And I will see you all then. Bye-bye for now.